over here and read the Bible 10 times. Good for you. If you don't have love, you out of here. You won't inherit the kingdom. And so he's bringing his people together. And then 13, he starts to tell us about what we're going to see now and what we're seeing, the signs. And one of the first signs that he gives us in 13 is deceit. We're in the middle of horrendous times, and he tells you about deceit. People that will come in his name, people that will say that they are his, but they're not. That's why it is important that you find yourself in the assembly of a local church under a true man and woman of God. Turn off their TV and don't be watching, get you on television. Pastor, you don't know them. You can't see their work. You don't know if they leave as soon as the cameras come out, they leave with 15 concubines. You don't know. He's telling us of the times that we're facing today. He's telling us about wars and rumors of wars, and he's giving us remedies, and he's been going through, and now he's come to a place in chapter 14 where he's at the Garden of Gethsemane. He's in a place where he's been persecuted, he's been fighting with these fools coming against him. He's been doing the work of the Lord. He's tired. He's tired. He's literally tired. This thing is heavy. Anybody been dealing with some heavy stuff lately? Dealing with some heavy stuff. He's got a heavy load on him. So he's come to a place where he has to break so that he can step into purpose at his ultimate extent. He's in the Garden of Gethsemane. And in 14 and 32 he says, and they came to a place which was named Gethsemane. And he said to his disciples, sit ye here while I shall pray. Mother ever told them you was believing for something and you need them to be praying? Call your friends up and tell them, listen, there's something I'm dealing with. I need y'all to be praying. And he took with him the ones that he felt like, was I'm just stepping out and saying, I guess these were the best of the best. He took Peter and James and John, and he began to be so amazed and to be very heavy. So he even took in the ones that he knew that, or maybe he felt like to pray like him or believe like him or that to hold him up. And so you see here, it said that he was so amazing. He was heavy, burning down, heavy. And said to me, my soul is exceeding sorrowful unto death. Tarry ye here and watch. Stand here and watch. My soul is sorrowful. It's one thing to be pain and have pain in your body, but when you go through in your spirit, it's something you can't shake. When you get a heaviness in your spirit that you can't shake, you can't take an aspirin for it. Nobody can give you a painkiller. It just feels like you just want to die right there. You ain't seen pain till it's pain that you can't take anything for it. And it's on the inside of you. He's sorrowful. I said, Dad, he's telling them. He says, tarry here and watch. And he went forward a little. You want to move into your purpose. The first thing you must do is move in his obedience. Move purpose, and you've come to your darkest times, and you've come to your darkest situations, and your most troubled situations. You're in your most troubled state. You're in your most sorrowful state. The first thing that you must do is to continue to move in obedience. 1 Samuel 21 and 24 tells you that obedience is better than sacrifice. Obey him. Move in obedience, because without God's and Jesus' obedience in Gethsemane, that there would not be a death in Calvary. And many people, when they come to the place, in the hard place, or what they call the low place, you don't understand. It's the highest level that you can be in the spiritual realm, but you do not properly consecrate when you're placed in times of trouble at the low place. Many people can't make it past Gethsemane. They don't know how to consecrate in Gethsemane. They don't know how to move forward in the Lord's presence in your life. You don't know how to keep moving. And so, if he had not moved and been obedient and did what God told him to do and continued to walk towards his purpose, then there will be no you and there will be no me. We wouldn't stand a chance. We will be burning in hell forever. No life. If he had not been in obedience, I'm telling you, be obedient in this hour. Move like he moves, just like that. When he says move, you move. If he says jump, you jump. If he says crawl, you crawl. If he says walk, whatever the Lord says, you just do it. Out of your obedience, you will get strengthened. You will get strengthened in your obedience. Yes. And those small steps will turn into strides. After a while, you'll be power walking. And next thing you know, you'll be jogging. And then you'll be sprinting to the finish line. If you move. So he moved forward, and then he fell on the ground. It didn't say he knelt. Say he fell. When you fall, you lose strength. You're broken. Your leg, something not holding you up. In order to move forth in your purpose, not only do you move in obedience, but you must be broken. You must be broken. You're not broken yet if you still running your mouth every time somebody tries to tell you something. You ain't broken yet. You still think you know it all. You ain't broken. You're not at the place of brokenness. He fell on the ground. He fell on the ground. Hey, Psalm 51 tells us that the sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart. Contrite heart, open. You're broken. God, whatever you say, I'm just here. Whatever you say, I do. God, whatever you say, you want me to go, I'll go. Some of you have still not let the Lord break you. You will struggle. You will continue to stay in that dark place until you let go and totally submit to God's will for your life. I'm trying to help you. He will turn up the heat on you. And you'll find yourself in a place that you can hardly ever get back from. Let him break you. Shake somebody and say, let him break you. Let him break you. There's a greater purpose in this. When he breaks you, you'll speak what only he said. When he breaks you, you'll pray only what he wants you to pray. When he breaks you, you'll read your word. When he breaks you, you'll fast. When he breaks you, you'll do whatever it takes just to get in his will and do his purpose. Let God break you. Break. I need to break some people. people. You won't let him break you, so you just stay in that good place. And not only do you move in obedience, but in that you be broken, but you have to live a life of prayer. My family has faced a major tragedy. What the Lord was showing me, he said, Tomika, he said, I've been preaching prayer to you, and prayer without prayer. Praying without ceasing. Me and my uncle have conversations, and him telling me, how we're going to prayer. We don't pray until we get into dark situations. We expect God to move. You serious? Go ahead and talk to him in so long. Now you need money, and you come to him, and you expect him to move. If you're not communicating with them, how can you know him? The prayers of the righteous avail. They avail. Romans 8 tells us that before he says that when we pray, we don't know what we should pray for. When you're broken, the Spirit of God can fill you, give you power, and the Holy Ghost will make an intercession for you. Because you think it's money you need, but it's not. All the money in the world can't get you out of your mess, honey. Can't get you out of your mess. Your mind's still the same. Heart's still the same. It's the Holy Ghost that makes an intercession for you. With murmurings and groanings, and you don't know what you should be praying for. So let the Holy Ghost, if you do not get you a consistent prayer life, you are going to continue to be in big trouble. Sometimes God lets us see what's coming at us before we even see it. Some of us are praying in the Spirit, and our spirit is grieved because the Holy Spirit is letting us know that we're facing something. Some of us know that death is coming because the Holy Spirit is speaking to us. If you do not build a life of consistent prayer, you will never grow into the fullness of who God wants you to be, and you will not be able to fulfill your purpose. You won't. You will continue to walk around here with purpose unfulfilled, and God will show up with your work undone. I don't want him to show up and my work is not done. Only the Holy Spirit in my prayers can intercede and talk to God and ask him for what I need in order to fulfill his purpose. Why is God going to give you $1 million when your purpose don't require $1 million? Why? Why is he going to give you something when your purpose don't require that? Unless you're in the Holy Ghost and you build your prayer life, which builds you up, which helps you fight the devil. If you can defeat him in prayer, you'll have the victory here in the natural. Fight the devil in your prayer life. Put him up in prayer. That's how you get him. You go and you say, if I shake, holy, I shut up. Hey, what's your heart?